this is Amy with Mommy Scrapping here with Mercy Tierra's 2019 Spring Inspiration YouTube Hop. And I am going to use this sketch as my inspiration. I just recently returned from a retreat in Charlotte put on by Heather from Heather's Crafty Life and had an amazing time. And this is the photo I'm going to use. I'll tell you a little bit more about it later. My papers today are going to come from Photoplay from the You Had Me at Paper collection. I'm planning on using this as my background. This side's a little busy for me, but I quite think it would be great for doing layers on another layout. This ruler paper I'm thinking about using as this wide part here at the bottom. The flip side is a bunch of just scrappy supplies, so I may use this for some layers. This is what I'm going to use as my immediate background layer. This doesn't have a lot of layers in the layout. However, if you've watched me do anything, you know I've got to have my layers. I may cut some of this. I haven't quite decided this. That may be fun to add in, like up here or maybe along here. There's a strip of paper right there, so I may do that. And I absolutely love this green chevron. Oh my gosh, so much fun. This is the paper that actually said I need to get this collection because all of these are different letterboard signs. Letterboard signs. I can talk. And I just love their phrases. You don't have to be crazy to be my friend. I'll train you. I'd rather be scrapbooking. What happens at the crop stays at the crop. Crafting makes everything better, even Mondays. If it's not in the scrapbook, it didn't happen. So just a ton of funny phrases. This paper just makes me giggle. And then this I'm planning on possibly cutting up. The reverse side is a pink background with a bunch of washi tapes, either on rolls or just individual little strips. But I was thinking possibly using What Happens at the Crop Stays at the Crop, Fun with the Girls, or You Had Me at Paper. I think some of those would be really good. So would I Only Scrapbook on Days That End in Y, but I don't really have a place to put that on this particular layout. So I may be pulling some cards from that. I also have the embellishment, what's it called? Not embellishment pack, but cardstock ephemera pack. I pulled some sequins that might work, and of course I had to get some Nuvo drops. So we'll see if I use any of that in my layout. So I'm going to set this aside and start trimming paper. I decided to use this as the background. I like the general background color. The colors in this collection, let me pull this ruler paper out right here, really don't quite go. I mean, this shade of pink kind of does, but everything else not so much. However, this paper doesn't have a lot of those contrasting colors in it that really don't match. So it's also got hearts, which I thought would make a good background for this, for our friendship. So I met Miranda, and probably have told you guys this before, but I met Miranda a few years ago, or not a few years ago, excuse me. I met her exactly a year ago at the Spring 2018 retreat by Heather. And we slowly started becoming good friends, and at this point she's been in my house a number of times, and we just like, where'd my photo go? We just like hanging out. So we also met Fran and Terry at, let's see here, I'm gonna cut it like this, so let's do it. Yeah, okay, make sure I got this down. We also met Fran and Terry at the same retreat that Miranda and I met each other at. So, how do I constantly get this up? I can never put things on paper right. I give up. I should have put it in the other corner. All right. Anyways, what I was saying was we met Fran and Terry at the same retreat that Miranda and I met at. And it has been so much fun getting to know these two amazing women. Let me tell you, they are so funny together. They have us in stitches all the time. I'm going to have to recenter that photo, and that's okay. So it is just, it's fun to hang out. And I'm like, you know what, Miranda? I hope one day you and I are friends like Terry and Fran are friends. I mean, I look at them like that's what friendship goals are. It's these two. These two are who I want to grow up to be. It doesn't hurt that Fran there, right there, is a teacher. And as of my filming this, she is back at school today, even though I have one more day off of my personal life. But she's back at school and has 15 days of school left. So Fran, I'm counting down with you, girl. When I go back tomorrow, I'll have 12 days, I think. I think we've got 12 left now. Yep, 3 weeks, 4 days each week. So they're just a hoot, and I want to grow up and be like them. So the title of my layout's going to be Friendship Goals, because that's just exactly what they are to me. All right, so I want to go ahead and put in, I'm trying to decide, do I want to go like, no, I think I want to go long ways, but I want to make sure I'm not getting, yeah, I think I'll be okay. I've got another sheet of this because I bought the entire collection pack. Let's see here. I'm gonna put it in. You know what? Let's be wild and crazy, y'all, and cut the paper first, and then glue it down. And I don't have to worry about being crooked, like I constantly am. So I ended up cutting that one and I like it. But what I was saying, I liked this collection so much, I bought the entire paper pack. And at the retreat, an amazing person I met named Becky. So Becky, if you're watching this, hello. She gave us all another sheet of this and another pack of these. So I've got 2 packs of these. So I'm like, yes. There's always my favorite embellishment. I'm like, no, I don't want to use it. I'm gonna want to use it again. Wait, where'd my paper go? I'm like, it's not the one with the picture on it. And now I don't have to worry about it because I can use whatever. Okay, so got some extra layers here. You know what? I may cut this or some of these to use up here. That might be something that would work well. All right, so I'm going to set this aside, set that aside. Let's pull the ruler paper. That's 6 inches. Let's make it a 9-inch, 2 inches by 9 inches. We'll trim that, set the paper aside. Here we go. Then I've got a little bit here that I can always use for something to tuck in for one of my layers. Now, I'm going to set this right here. This has flowers and it looks like either paper strips or ribbon. I haven't quite decided what to use. I could use washi, but the angles that they're at don't work for me. The little sprinkles of stuff, they look like they could potentially be paint splatters. I'm not doing paint splatters like that. I may grab some of my gold ink and do that. I'm going to set this over here and let's start actually creating our base. All right. Just out of insane curiosity, I'm wondering how accurate. Like, are they actually? Oh, wow. That actually are correct in inches. Centimeters are big. But those inches are actually proper. That's actually interesting that they do that. Alright, I know. I'm off in La La Land. I'm going to layer this, I think, just so a little bit of the numbers show. They rounded the corners. I don't really feel like doing that. Alright. And they've got... It feels crooked to me. Of course it feels crooked to me. Alright, there we go. Let's try that again. That feels a little better. Alright, I need some things to go up here. Oh, don't want to turn it. Alright. I like that, and I like it laid up. Let me grab my scissors and cut some foam tape. Hopefully enough that I only have to continually cut that once. Whoop. We'll just lay the foam tape on the back. And we'll ink that in a minute. Set that over here. Okay. And that covers up this corner, don't really care, although I may go up like that. Then it covers up my little tendonitis band, which I'm okay with that. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll leave it like that. So other things I have in here. I've got a little scrapping tab. I've got this little sequin, stick it, color me happy, born to scrap. Do they? I thought that it had, oh, it does. It's right here and it's huge. That's not going to work. What do I have here that would work? Real life is starting to interfere with my scrappy time. I'd rather be scrapbooking. Let's cut that out. That would be cute to tuck in at the top. Let's see. Oh. I'm trying to get all the white off, and it's not perfect rectangles. They're a little wonky, but still works. And this one, since I'm tucking it in, it doesn't matter that it's there. Scrapping. More cropping, less mopping would work, except it's green. Scrapper's gonna scrap. I like this one. If all else, well, no, if all else fails, add other embellishment, but this one right next to it. I have too much scrapbook paper, said no one ever. That is perfect. Ooh. So here's the bottom half of this. You don't have to be crazy to be my friend. I'll train you. I don't think that would work for this one. All right, so we are almost done with school, as I was saying, and I am hoping that once school is over, I'm a third grade teacher, in case you did not know that, I would like to start doing some live videos here on YouTube. And I'm trying to pick a day or two during the week to do them. So if you would like to join me for some live video, leave me a comment on what is a good day of the week and a good time. I've already had one person comment that Friday evenings were good, so that's one day I'm definitely looking into. I'm also considering potentially doing some more lives in my Facebook group. I found, quite to my surprise, that I rather enjoy doing live video. There's less editing. In fact, there's no editing, which is what I like so much about it. This one, instead of being tucked under like it is in the sketch, I'm going to put it over. It won't interfere with the photo. I'm going to go ahead and put that down now. Won't interfere with the photo, so that makes me happy. And then it lets you know exactly that that is a letterboard. Okay. So we've got this. Let's see here. I was thinking about tucking this in over here. One thing this doesn't have that I'm kind of surprised at is it does not have like a journaling block. You know what? So if you look on the sketch, so it's got a journaling block right here. I have some extra just plain white paper. And I think I might back the plain white paper with, I might put it behind this frame. And then I can journal on that. And it will still give me some place to include some more color. Yep, I like that. All right. For those of you who are incredibly observant, you may notice that I have a new white mat. It's one I had been looking at since I saw it come out a few weeks ago, and I finally just said, I need it. I must have it. It is the Nouveau. Where's the little box for it? It's right under here. Hold on. There's my purple shirt. It's this one. It's the Nouveau Easy Clean Matte, 17 by 24 inches. I picked it up at scrapbook.com. There we go. That works. And so far, oh, let's see here. How do I want to turn this? There we go. Like that. So far, I quite like it. It's got the surface that I want. It is the same matte that is on the Tim Holtz Glass Media Matte. I'm gonna need something right there before I put anything else down. You know what would work there? This would. If I cut it in half, I could include it on both sides of my photo. And it'll look like it goes completely under. And we're gonna cut it a little bit, not quite so centered. Let's see here. That way we get hopefully a little bit more out on this side. Yep, we do. That works. Okay. I'm liking that better now there. And I can go ahead and add this in. Oh, except I need to ink the edges. So this is the same type of surface that my pink Tattered Angels matte was that I used when I first started my channel. Oh, I don't necessarily want, I don't want it on the same level of layers, because if I add it in a different set of layers, then it gives it a little bit more depth. There we go. So I've been looking for something like this, and they made a 14 by 14 inch one, which for me and how I scrapbook and film was going to be too small. And they finally came out with this size. And I was like, yes. I'm hoping, and I'm already going to tell you, the word friendship is not going to fit right there. Okay, I'm going to have to put something over that because right now Miranda's arm has black stuff on it. Sorry, Miranda. So let's go ahead and spell the word friendship backwards. I don't want it to go completely to the edge of the paper. All right. Oh, that's real close together. A little bit more space, and let's lift up that so it doesn't curve. If I'm good, I will speed this part up. If I'm not, I'm sorry you have to listen to all of this. Karen, if you're listening to this, do you like the fact that I'm spelling friendship backwards? Karen is my sister, and she's constantly making fun of me spelling words backwards. If I know where I want them to end, that's the way to do it. Oh! Yep, you can see the adhesive where I touched it. Well, maybe you can't. I don't know. You know what? I want it to end at a specific spot here too. All right, there we go. Hashtag friendship goals. Now something I need to go ahead and figure out what I'm going to put over her arm. I scrap therefore I hoard, doesn't really work. Girl, I'm all that in a stack of scrapbook paper, runs with scissors. I'd rather be scrapbooking. There's no such thing as too much paper ever. All those are great little sentiments. They just don't quite work for what I want. Eat, sleep, scrapbook. I thought that there was eat, sleep, scrapbook actually might work. Let's go ahead and ink that. My dog is over here to say hi. I think he's like, Mom, you have the treat drawer open. What's up with that? Why are you not giving me treats? And he's just gonna have to wait because Mom is busy. Oop. Eat, sleep, scrapbook kind of sums up the entire retreat. That is what we did. We ate a lot of food, slept a little bit, and scrapbooked a heck of a lot. There we go. All right, cover up that little bit of a sticky thing I left on Miranda's arm. I want to use the little heart there. So let's take a look at the sketch. So I've got that. This is almost like that little strip right there. I've got my title. I've got a place for journaling. This is going to be my floral cluster, so I need some things to put around that. Let's use the scissors and the tape dispenser. I'm thinking the word create might work well up there. All right, let's ink some stuff. There we go. Oh, did I just set that on my ATG? Put that right there. You know what? I want this on the top, and it should come up because it's just on the paper. We're going to put this like that. How do I want that? I'm trying to decide, do I want the handles showing or do I think I want the handles showing. Whoop, let me just put a nice little crease in there. And we're going to lower that so you can get some of the blade. And I think we will go ahead and add I'm putting it on top of my ATG instead of my ink pad. Gracious, where's my head today? And we'll go ahead and place 2 of these over here. There we go. I feel like I need something else, but I'm not coming up with it yet. So let's go ahead and put this down, and then we'll work on the embellishment cluster up in that top corner. There we go. All right, so choices for up here. I'm gonna use the little heart, and I'm thinking about possibly using the word crop. I don't know though. Did someone say scrapbook? You know what? This one right up here. This will use hashtag crop. I like that. And let's see what I have amongst these paper scraps. You know what? I don't know if this will work or not. Let's just find out. I could put this here and then the other part underneath it. It'll make for a bit of a longer embellishment than what the sketch calls for. But I think it would actually work out well. Especially for just the amount of nutty fun that I have when I am with Terry and Fran. I am lucky enough that they actually live on the other side of the lake from me. It takes about 45 minutes to see them. But they're the ones that told me about an awesome little scrapbook store down in South Carolina, and we are making plans on going there when school is over. I am all about that. Okay, let's go ahead and ink this. We will glue this part down. And attempt to attach this to the bottom. See if we can get those to line up. I think that works. And then to add in a little bit more depth, we'll take this heart, which has the same print as that, and we will put it up on foam tape. Let's cut that foam tape in half. Attempt not to stab ourselves with the scissors. Stabbing while scrapbooking is never a good thing. We'll kind of turn it like that. Okay. What is up with me today and that foam? All right, so let's see what I've got. I have photo, I've got this part, I've got that. Quite a bit longer, but not anything I'm worrying about. Title, I've got a spot for journaling. I am quite happy. I'm actually going to turn off my iPad because it's about to start complaining at me. And I think it is time to start adding in some of those little finishing touches. This is the One in a Melon sequin set by Spiegel Mom Scraps. I thought the pinks and greens went rather well. Let me find my little jewel picker and get some glue. Let me get my little magnet down so I don't lose that. All right, so let's start with some hot pink. Go with this out here. I may just stick with the pink. I say that and I'm going, I'll add a green one. it's enough of a contrast that I think it'll be okay. This one, because it's a little bit bigger, we'll tuck it underneath the letterboard. And then over here, we need one here, we need something here, and then one down here. So let's see how the green one can go up there, pink and pink, one back in there, and then I need some here, here, and there. So do I have another one of those big green ones? No. So let's place the pink ones. Pink, pink. And let's see if we can get another one of those big green ones out. Yep, there we go. Okay, there's two little green ones. How about the one big green one that I need? Lost the glue. There we go. All right. I did not hear that fall into there, so who knows if it did or not. That's the amazing thing about sequins, is that if you end up losing one, it's not that big of a deal. You've got a whole bunch to replace it. Put the pin back in here. All right, and then I've got Nuvo drops. I'm gonna start by dropping them, because that's what I do. This one is Party Pink. This is one of their new ones that just came out this past February, Calming Aqua, and this is Midnight Blue. So we're going to kind of add these in there. What I like about these in particular is that they're the gloss drops, and I have next to no problem using the gloss drops. They tend to bead up and make nice little round domes with a little issue. The only issues I tend to have with Nuvo drops lately with the gloss ones would be from my own clumsiness. Not that that happens a lot, but it's kind of like scrapbooking. It only happens on days that end in Y. And let's add a little pink drop right here. All right, and then the last thing, this is the lid for that one. The last thing I need to do is add in the journaling, which I will do later after the Nuvo drops dry. And that is to add the date. This photo was taken yesterday, so May 19th, 2019. Add that to the bottom corner. And I am calling this layout done. So very quickly, here is, get my low battery warning. Boop. Here is the sketch and the finished layout. Thank you so much for watching. You will find a list down below of all of the amazing layouts made for this hop. If you guys have any questions, feel free to send me a message. Hop over to all the different ladies, but come on over to Mercy Tiara's Facebook group, and hopefully you guys will like, comment, subscribe, all those lovely things. Please leave me a comment. I would love to know what you think of this layout, and I hope you guys have a lovely day. Bye.